morning, Natalie.
Good morning. Good morning to my daddy. Heaven.
10:10.
Happy birthday, Daddy. This was my daddy. Today is his birthday. As I say, heavenly birthday. He passed away July 12th. And I haven't talked about this publicly yet. I haven't talked about this publicly yet. He wasn't my biological father. And my mom got married when I was 5. But he raised me as his own. And I was truly a daddy's girl. So I know I've briefly mentioned him in other videos, but I really wanted to honor him today because this is the first birthday my family, my mom and my sister and I have been through without him. So I wanted to honor him and just pay tribute to his love and likes and dislikes and that kind of thing. And Daddy had been sick for about 2 years. Well, 2 years that we knew of. He had kidney failure, congestive heart, cirrhosis of the liver. I guess when he was younger, he really didn't take care of himself. He drank a lot, smoked a lot of weed. Things most of us do when we're younger, but I guess Daddy kind of indulged in them. So the last 2 years, he's been fighting pretty bad for his life, and it kind of came out of nowhere. Daddy was kind of a recluse and didn't really have a lot of friends and stuff, but he was well known in the town,
And he was always friendly. People liked him. He just chose to
and it was a minister. He just was very personal. He just
didn't go out of his way to socialize.
Yeah, but
he was kind of business.
But everyone knew him. Yeah. Everyone knew. And no one, you can ask anyone in town, no one knew he was sick at all. He never showed it, never told us he was in pain. So the way things happened, it was kind of a shock to everyone. Up and one day this just happened.
He just said, "I'm going to the hospital," right?
Yeah.
Did he pass out or something?
He was at the doctor. The first couple times, I think he just couldn't pee. And
I haven't peed for 2 weeks or something, and then he went, right?
Yeah, that's when he chose to go. And this last time, he had gone to the doctor for a routine visit because he's a U.S. vet. So he was trying to get better income because of his sickness. And guess the doctor told him he had 10% heart function.
And they made him go to the ER, right?
Yeah, so I came home and told my mom, the ambulance is coming to get me, and That's
Then he ended up going to the VA.
he went to the
VA
VA, and it seemed like he was going to possibly come home. And then within, how long was it? Like a week or two? They were like, we're sending you to hospice. And at hospice, and it was absolutely beautiful. But at the same time, it almost seems as though they sped up his death.
They did. I mean,
it was very weird. Like, it was, beautiful, beyond beautiful.
Yeah, they had a nice fountain in front of, in his view, a water fountain.
Yeah,
and
don't
stuff.
get me wrong, it was amazing. Like, and we got to be there with him the entire time, and my mom sang to him, which, again, that was part of their ministry. Like, Dan doesn't even know, like, this part, my parents, but they were, like, ministers and sang, like, my entire life growing up. That's what I remember. I was like, Mom and Daddy singing. So Mom sang to him, and Dan said the one time he saw Daddy kind of respond, tell him about it.
He was moving his lips, and we didn't know if he was, singing without a voice, without pushing air out of his mouth, or if he was just responding, trying to say, shut up, woman, you can't sing anymore, or whatever. You never know, but he was moving his lips when she started singing, their old songs they used to sing, I guess, in the ministry. So there's a whole lot of stuff that we don't want to delve into the negative right now, because this is his birthday, his first birthday, and it's coming on, his first Thanksgiving and Christmas where he's not, around. And I'm sure, when Natalie feels comfortable later, we'll talk about some of the other stuff. But let's talk about, life. What did he like to do? Where he grew up and everything.
So, first off, he was a U.S. Navyman, I guess is what I'm gonna call him.
He worked in the boiler room on the ships.
Yeah, so like in Vietnam, that's what he did, and
on the Viet Cong Delta River.
I'm not really sure what happened. Like, my mom has told me stories that he told her of, like, seeing people murdered and that kind of thing, and he's kind of hinted at the fact that he saw some pretty gruesome stuff. But, like, part of my arts and medicine, like my practicum, I interviewed like all vets at
the VA hospital or sanitarium or whatever.
Yeah, and I did like oral histories with them about the Vietnam War. And Daddy wouldn't tell me much of anything. So that always made me wonder, like, what did he actually see or experience? Because he didn't really share much about that part of his life. And that was one thing I'm extremely grateful for. Hospice, like, the ceremony they did honoring his service was just absolutely beautiful. So when my parents met, I was 4. They married when I was 5. I was an extreme daddy's girl right away. Like, he was my everything. We lived in South Florida, like, Key Largo is where we lived. But, like, my grandparents were in, like, Key West. And then, like Hurricane Andrew, we moved to Homestead, but still went to church in Key Largo. So, a lot of outdoor stuff. Like, we snorkeled, we dove, we spent time on, we had boats when I was growing up. My grandpa and my dad had boats. So a lot of outdoor stuff. Camping,
Fishing.
fishing, all that fun stuff. His true love, I would say, would be cars. Specifically antique cars, but like he was not necessarily a car salesman, like at a shop, but he always had like cars for sale in the yard. Always, like, from I can't remember us never not having a car for sale. And bikes, older cars and bikes were his true passion, like his love. By bikes, I mean motorcycles, not like a bike that you pedal.
Like Harleys and
Yeah, Harleys and Hondas, like we used to. I can't tell you how many Roadsters he had, like, growing up over the years, like, he had a bunch of Roadsters. He had a couple of smaller Hondas. I don't think as much as he loved Harleys, I don't think he had Harleys. I think my grandpa had the Harleys, which he loved and drove. But I don't think Daddy ever had Harleys. But I remember, like, Roadsters, and he had a couple, like, not sports bikes, but, like, smaller Hondas and, like, kind of thing. I think he had a... What is that with the mustache handlebars? I know he had a couple of those.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like the Indians were popular, as well. Had he ever had, or you don't know? Probably did sometime.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe when him and Mom first got married, he had something like that, I know. Food was another love of Daddy's, especially when he got older and sick. I'm not exactly sure why, but they said he had some malnutrition going on, so he really, really loved food. Really loved food. Some of his favorite flavors were anything spicy, hot, peppery, anything like that. And then lemon and like blueberries. Like, I will never forget one time I made a lemon cheesecake. Like, I crushed all the Trader Joe ginger snaps for the crust. Crushed them all up and like melted butter and put it together. And then I made a lemon cheesecake and homemade blueberry compote on top. Oh my God, he freaked out. Like, I will never forget that. And then, like, one Christmas, we made, like, me and my mom, like, I was younger, probably like 18 or 19. We made all kinds of cookies, but I made, like, lemon thumbprint cookies with raspberry jelly. Or did he freak out? So, yeah, Daddy was pretty easy when it came to, like, getting gifts or something, because you knew you couldn't go wrong with food.
And he was half Cuban.
Yeah.
And grew up in South Florida. So Cuban food.
And he can make a killer, and I mean killer, Cuban pork roast to die for. And then his mom used to make not black-eyed peas, black beans and yellow rice. Oh, like from scratch. Oh my God, they're good. So when him and Mom were in the ministry, it was all about God, and he was right there for God. But second in his life would definitely be his family. Me and Mom and Amber were his priority. Like, I never remember wanting anything or being in need of anything, partially because of God, yes. But Daddy was the provider, like, and we knew that.
Oh, y'all made a mess all over this dining room table, didn't you, Charlie?
But not mine.
That's not your mess?
No.
All right. Well, lemon bars. We're going to cut these in small pieces. What do you think, Natalie? Quarters?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Let me see if I got the right side to open it here with.
Okay, I'm ready to taste it.
Oh, these are gooey. These are going to be hard to do. There's like a little sugar coat, but some of that might have came off. This is really gooey. Ew, don't do this at home, kids.
Why?
That's a sharp knife.
I need to be on video to see what does it taste like.
All right, JJ, I'm gonna give you yours.
How many
Jonathan?
do you have it?
For right now, one apiece. Charlie, you don't want to get over there?
I do.
All right, try them.
Dude.
For Papa, right? For Papa.
For Papa, we love you, Papa.
We love you, Papa. We love you, Papa.
Mmm. Kind of like pudding-ish at the top. Wow, that's different.
Want to eat these when I want to have another one?
I don't know about that. All right, Mama's bar. For Papa, right?
Happy birthday, Daddy. I love you.
Happy birthday, Papa. I love you. Happy birthday, Papa.
Are they as good as your homemade lemon bars? No. Well,
Pretty good, though.
yeah, they're good. I've never had a lemon bar, but all right. A lot of people might not think this is appropriate or might think it's weird, but if you knew Jim, Papa, he loved his
Farts. She was obsessed with farts.
yeah, so like fart toys that make noises. And
I'm not sure.
what in the heck?
Are you serious?
All right, kids, y'all got a backup plan, right?
Yeah.
Do the double barrel Charlie Chuckle.
No.
All three of y'all.
No. Leave me alone.
Do it, JJ.
Let me check everyone. Everyone's doing that double ale dance.
Do it, Natalie. Do it, Charlie.
I check it every
JJ's doing it. All right, everybody make fart noises. Do it. Do it, JJ. Or Jonathan. There we go. Jonathan's getting some action.
This one's for you, Daddy. We love you.
I let shot. Do 10 falls.
I don't know that one.
All right.
Now let's do
What is like that in the farts?
Now let's do a joke.
my goodness, what's the butt long friend's name?
The favorite butthole. Mama, I'll show you a different one. So, with a poop at your head and poops at your arm.
Oh, really? It poops on my arm? And then what?
Both of my both of your arms. You want to hear it?
Oh.
Oh. There's a thing. And the camel farts on your head and your nose, and it gets folded like this, on your arm. Boop. You want to hear the horse phone? You want to hear the horse phone? Yeah.
Alexa, play cow fart.
Big fart. Would you like me to fart?
Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
That was a deep one. Try asking me for a squeaky fart.
Squeaky
Or so
fart.
random.
Squeaky fart. I want horse.
Here,
Alexa, do. No horse fart. Alexa, do a random fart. Alexa, do a power fart.
here comes a power fart.
That's not a cow.